Emmerdale's Serena Sugden has quickly become a mystery after arriving in the ITV soap last month. Serena Sugden only arrived in Emmerdale last month, but the newest resident has already left viewers questioning her true intentions. The character, portrayed by Casey Al-Shaksi, entered the village as a previously unknown member of the Sugden family. She explained that her grandfather was a cousin of Jack Sugden, Robert Sugden's father, giving her a family connection to the village. After revealing that she had been left without a home or a job, Serena travelled to the Dales, hoping her relatives would offer support. Sarah Sugden soon welcomed her into her home, while Charity Dingle gave her a job behind the bar at the Woolpack after sharing details of her own recent struggles. Despite receiving a warm welcome, Serena's behaviour has started raising eyebrows. In recent episodes, she has been asking questions about her late cousin, John Sugden, the serial killer she once knew, as well as his victim, Nate Robinson, leading many viewers to wonder what she is really looking for. As Serena's storyline gathers momentum, fans have also become interested in the life of the actress behind the character. Not long ago, Casey shared an update on Instagram where she spoke openly about her recent weight loss. Uploading several photos to her Instagram story, which also showed off a longer hairstyle, she wrote, "I think in 2 months since watching my first eps, I think I've lost a bit of weight," adding shocked emojis. The pictures featured Casey posing in nude shorts, a lilac bralette, and a cropped striped jumper, before sharing the images with her followers online. Emmerdale is one of Casey's first major television roles, and also marks her debut in a soap opera. Speaking about landing the role last month, Casey said, "I'm absolutely thrilled to be joining such an iconic show and playing a Sugden. Serena is a fantastic character with so much going on beneath the surface. I can't wait for the audience to see the drama unfold." Charity Dingle begins to rebuild her life in upcoming Emmerdale scenes as she makes a powerful decision following the devastating sexual assault that has left her emotionally shattered. Only weeks ago, Charity was attacked by Dr. Caitlin Todd, an ordeal that turned her world upside down. Although she found the courage to report the crime to the police, she struggled to tell those closest to her because revealing the truth would also expose the painful secret surrounding baby Layla's real parentage. For a long time, Charity carried the burden alone, convinced that speaking out would destroy the relationships she valued most. However, an emotional conversation with Serena Sugden helped her realize that remaining silent was causing even greater pain. Serena encouraged Charity to stop blaming herself and to trust the people who cared about her. Inspired by Serena's support, Charity finally opened up to Mackenzie Boyd. In a deeply emotional conversation, she admitted that she had been carrying painful secrets that were rotting inside her and could no longer hide them. She confessed that she had slept with Ross Barton, later discovered she was pregnant with his child, became the victim of Dr. Todd's blackmail, and was eventually sexually assaulted by the manipulative doctor. The heartbreaking confession leaves Mackenzie overwhelmed. While learning that Layla is Ross's biological daughter comes as a devastating betrayal, his biggest concern quickly becomes Charity's well-being. Instead of focusing on his own hurt, he realizes the unimaginable trauma Charity has been forced to endure in silence. Speaking about Mackenzie's reaction, Lawrence Robb explained that the character is dealing with an overwhelming mix of emotions. Mackenzie is deeply shocked by the revelation about Ross, but he is even more devastated by what Charity suffered at the hands of Dr. Todd. According to the actor, Mackenzie is left heartbroken, grieving both the loss of trust in their relationship and the knowledge that Charity carried such horrific experiences by herself for so long. He is also consumed with anger toward Todd for everything she has done. Despite the painful revelations, Mackenzie decides not to abandon Charity. Instead, he promises to stand beside her as the police investigation continues, determined to support her throughout the difficult process of seeking justice. Next week, Detective Sergeant Reed returns to the village, but this time her attention is focused elsewhere. Rather than meeting Charity, the detective visits Tug Gill to question Vanessa Woodfield, who previously had a relationship with Dr. Todd. During their meeting, Reed informs Vanessa that a serious allegation has been made against her former partner. The shocking news leaves Vanessa deeply unsettled, and she begins searching for answers as she struggles to process what she has been told. Later in the week, Mackenzie visits Vanessa with alarming news. Charity has disappeared once again, raising fears that she may have suffered another emotional crisis. As concern grows among her loved ones, they eventually discover that Charity has actually attended a support group for survivors of sexual assault. Her decision to seek professional support marks a significant turning point in her recovery. Although the road ahead remains incredibly difficult, Charity's willingness to speak with other survivors shows she is beginning to confront her trauma instead of facing it alone. It is a small but meaningful step toward healing after months of fear, shame, and emotional isolation. Emmerdale has moved quickly to calm viewers' fears after heartbreaking scenes left many concerned about the fate of beloved canine Monty. The recent episodes saw Kyle Winchester make a reckless decision after a heated disagreement with his father, Kane Dingle. Struggling to deal with his emotions, Kyle once again turned to destructive behavior and deliberately set fire to a shed, completely unaware that Monty was trapped inside. As the flames spread, the situation became increasingly desperate. Kane rushed into danger without hesitation and managed to rescue the frightened dog from the burning building, but it soon became clear that Monty had suffered the effects of breathing in large amounts of smoke. Veterinarian Paddy Kirk immediately examined the injured pet and warned that the smoke inhalation was far more serious than it first appeared. After carrying out further tests, Paddy delivered heartbreaking news that shocked everyone. There were worrying signs that Monty could be suffering from cancer, leaving his future uncertain and causing concern among the dog's owners and the wider village. While Monty's health remains a major storyline on screen, Emmerdale has reassured viewers that the show's four-legged star is perfectly safe behind the scenes. Following the emotional episodes, the ITV soap shared a special behind-the-scenes video across its social media platforms to show how the dramatic rescue sequence was filmed. The footage revealed that the production team used a realistic prop dog during the dangerous fire scenes, ensuring that no real animal was ever placed at risk. Alongside the clip, the show's official social media account joked, "We take care of our dogs, whether they're real or fake." The light-hearted message was designed to reassure worried fans who had been concerned about Monty's welfare during the intense storyline. The behind-the-scenes footage was warmly received by viewers, many of whom praised both the production team and Monty's real-life canine performer. Fans flooded the comments with messages of affection, with one viewer saying the beautiful dog deserved plenty of treats after starring in such emotional scenes. Others simply declared their love for Monty, describing him as adorable and one of the soap's most lovable characters. Monty has become one of Emmerdale's most popular animal stars, and fans have repeatedly shown how attached they have become to the show's dogs over the years. Alongside Belle Dingle's faithful companion Piper, Monty has earned a loyal following, with many viewers admitting they become just as invested in the animals' storylines as they do in the human characters. The audience's affection for the village's pets has even sparked controversy in the past. One of Emmerdale's most heavily criticised storylines centred around a dog theft plot that aired in 2016. Emmerdale airs on ITV1 every weeknight at 8 p.m. Episodes are also available to stream from 7 a.m. on ITVX and YouTube.